friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angie, and today I'd like to share with you my wax melt empties for the weeks of October 16th through October 31st, 2025. I hope you all had a wonderfully amazing Halloween. We didn't do anything here. Our kids are all grown adults, so me and my husband just went out for dinner and hung out together. So that was a nice Halloween for us. We don't get trick-or-treaters here usually, so we just went out and spent some time together. I do have some candle empties, and I will probably start having some more in my bi-weekly or monthly type empties because I am melting or burning, I should say, more candles. I like to do those in the fall and winter months. So I actually got through 2 this past couple of weeks. So I'll be sharing those with you toward the end. And we're gonna start this week with Scentsy because it looks like that's what I melted through the most this week as far as clamshells goes. So let's talk Scentsy. First one I have here is Wild Cherry and Sakura, or however you say that word. Don't know exactly how it's pronounced. Scentsy did just release a big list of scents that you can club through November 30th. And this is one of the scents that is on there. Just to let anyone know that hasn't seen that, go check out with your Scentsy consultant. I'm not a Scentsy consultant, but I do purchase Scentsy. And I do remember this was one that was on the list. Scent notes for this one were Wild Cherry, Sakura Blossom, and Pink Jasmine. This one performed probably medium high, maybe in my bedroom. I do get a lot of that cherry. It's kind of like a cherry blossom with that Sakura Blossom. And then that Pink Jasmine, which is a floral. I didn't love this one. I wouldn't repurchase it or club it either way. I think it's currently, am I right if this is currently in the catalog also? But I'm not positive, don't quote me because I don't look at it that often. Like I said, it was probably medium to medium high thrower. It's a nice scent if you like a Japanese cherry blossom type scent. I'm just not a fan of that, so I probably wouldn't repurchase it. This one did last into the next day though. Next I have Blue Sage and Tonka. I believe this one may be on the list too. This is Midnight Sage, Black Lavender, and Tonka Bean. This one to me was kind of a medium light thrower. It wasn't very strong in my bedroom. To me, that Black Lavender, it's not a soft lavender. It's not a floral lavender. It's more of a medicinally, herbally, what do you call it? I always forget this word whenever I'm thinking of, not outdoorsy, but like natural kind of earthy. That's what I always forget, earthy. I don't know why. I always think of natural or something like that. Kind of an earthy lavender. It's definitely got that kind of musky vibe as well, which I'm sure is from the Tonka Bean. Wasn't a favorite for me. I wouldn't repurchase it. And again, it wasn't a great thrower. Silver Bells, Jen sent me in April, so I melted some of this one in my bathroom and in my laundry room. I think this has some kind of mintiness, so I didn't want to put it in my bedroom because of that. It's not bad, but there is something kind of sharp, a sharp note with this scent and the mint. So it wasn't a favorite of mine, but I did enjoy it, melting it in my bathroom, and it was probably medium to medium high, and it's very long lasting. I could smell it for a couple of days, so I don't think that is in the ad. I don't think that is in the book right now to order. I'm not sure. Next we have Serene Succulent. Got this back in the spring. It's Succulent Greens and Bright Bergamot. It's definitely green, clean, crisp, fresh. I like this one. It's a strong powerhouse thrower. I could smell it out of my bedroom coming into my living room. So if you're looking for a powerhouse, you might want to keep your eye out for this one because it's definitely that. And if you like those green, crisp, clean, kind of spa-like scents, this one's for you. Heavy hitter, strong throw, and it lasts 4 days. I don't know if I'd repurchase it. Maybe if it was in clearance. But nothing I'm going to reach out to try to get and find. All right, I did get through 3 of the Gilmore Girls collection scents. I haven't melted the Luke's Diner yet because it is just kind of a coffee. There's nothing special about it to me. So I may put it in my melting basket for this coming up couple of weeks, but I just didn't melt it because I was melting other coffee scents. The ones I did melt is the Harvest Festival. I didn't put scent notes in these, but trying to think what this one had in it. But this one to me smells, it's definitely bakery. If you're a bakery lover and you're not real pleased with what Scentsy has to offer right now, definitely I think you should put this in your club, or if you can buy it separately right now, I'm not sure. This was a good, strong performer, and it lasts for days. To me, it's a caramely butterscotch kind of bakery scent. That's what my nose reads from it. I loved it, and I did club it, so definitely a good one. Probably my favorite out of the whole collection. My second favorite would be this Dragonfly Inn. And this one was like, I think it had some floral in it. And it's floral fruity is what it reminds me of. It's pretty, but do I want to club it? I have it in my club currently, but I don't know if I'm going to keep it in there. I feel like the throw on this one was just okay, like maybe a medium at most, and that was in a smaller room. Very pretty scent, but is it something unique, something amazing that I feel like I need more of? Probably not, so I'll probably take it out of my club and replace it with one of these scents that they've released right now that I may not ever get my hands back on. So I Smell Snow. I did not care for this one. I think it's got mint in it. And it's a weird mint to me. It's like a astringency mint or something with that, like, I think it has like a laundry note in it, like cotton something. I didn't love this one. I felt like it was kind of a light medium thrower in my bathroom and in my laundry room mini warmers. Not a repurchase for me. It was just okay, but not something I loved. Next, we're going to move on to Rocky Top Wax. First, I have a round clamshell here in Beach S'mores. This is coconut toasted s'mores, salty sea air, and toasted marshmallow. I melted this in my bedroom and it did amazing. If you like beach nights with a little something extra added, you'll like this. I love the addition of the coconut. To me, in the very beginning, I got a lot of salty sea air, but her salty sea air is really good and I love it. Then you get a little bit of that toasted marshmallow, campfire-y, just a hint, nothing too overpowering if you don't like smoky campfire scents. And then toward the end of it, I got the coconut. It really came out and I loved it. This is amazing. It was probably medium high in my bedroom. I would probably pick up at least another clamshell of it, like maybe for spring or summer. And Boo Crew. Oh, this was so good. I love this one. Another one to add to my favorites list from her. This is Blueberry Pumpkin Patch, Blueberry Cobbler, Captain Crunch, and Blueberry. Oh, I was going to melt this on Halloween, but my husband and I went out and I didn't have time to change it. So I melted it the day after. It filled my whole open concept. It smells like blueberry goodness. I absolutely loved it. Lasted into the next day. I would say this is probably medium high to strong. Definitely on my list to repurchase in the future. Amazing. Loved it. I have some big clamshells here in Woodwick. These you can get from Walmart, or you used to could. I guess you still can. That my friend Jen sent me. This is White Teak, crisp balsam branches mixed with sandalwood and oak with hints of moss of tree and cedarwood. I melted this in my bathroom and my laundry room. It's a nice, fresh, like tree, woodsy kind of vibe. You do get a little bit of balsam, but it's not overpowering because I think the other scent notes like sandalwood, I love sandalwood, really kind of tones that balsam down. This was maybe a light medium thrower in my bathroom and laundry room. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I'm glad I did get to try it. Now, Elderberry Bourbon, I melted this in my bedroom yesterday. This is a richly complex fragrance of deep red berries, aged wood, bourbon, and clove. Yes, the deep red berries really shines in this scent with that bourbon and a little bit of a spice. This is really good. It's actually still throwing in my bedroom today. So a good thrower, probably about a medium high. I would maybe repurchase this one if I seen it. These are a little pricey if I'm not mistaken. And I don't like that they have a hole up here. I understand it's for you to smell it, but to me that's releasing your fragrance. So I don't know, but I'm very thankful to Jen for sending me these to give a try. Next we have Sage and Myrrh. A revitalizing herb blend with myrrh, incense, and bergamot, wrapped in creamy sandalwood and amber, a unique scent that is fresh yet comforting. That's true. I wasn't sure about this one because I'm not an incense lover, but I put this one in my bathrooms and maybe a little bit in my bedroom, and it was a nice green, comforting, just like it says. It's fresh but comforting. You get the greenness, you get that little bit of incense, but nothing too like strong, overpowering. I think the sandalwood, bergamot, and I thought I had sandalwood. Yeah, sandalwood, amber, and bergamot really helped this scent out. I don't think I'd repurchase it, but I am glad I got to try it. Couple from Walmart here is, we have Sensationals Berry Blossom Breeze, Sweet Florals, and Vanilla Bean. Trying to finish these up because I bought several of them. I think I have one more. This is pretty much floral, but you get a little fruity, and the Vanilla Bean really tones it down. I do enjoy this as a floral. It was probably about a medium in my bedroom, maybe a medium high at times. I don't think I'm going to repurchase it. I think I've had enough of it now that I bought so many of them. So good, but not a repurchase. Jen sent me this Pueblo Magico. I don't know if that's how you say it right. Magic Town. This is supposed to be in the woodsy category. I felt like I got some fruitiness with this. Oh, no. This is the one that smelled like a masculine woodsy cologne. It was nice. It does have a little sweetness to it. Maybe even like a body wash scent, like a woodsy body wash scent. I enjoyed this one. It was probably medium to medium high in my bedroom. It lasted into the next day. I'm gonna take a quick drink because my throat's starting to get dry. I have a couple of Vendor Wax clamshells here. Lavender and Speckles, Snowflakes Cashmere. I love this. It's my favorite scent from Bath & Body Works. I was so glad that they made this. It's so good, but it's kind of a lighter scent, but I think the candle's the same way. I actually just recently purchased the candle, so I'll probably be melting it in like December, January, because this is it is a winter scent, but it's also pretty, like perfumey body care, which they do have it in body care. I have the spray. I love the spray. But I just feel like this scent is more muted than a strong powerhouse scent. But I like it for like my bedroom, my bathroom. So I'm always going to repurchase the scent just because I absolutely love it. This one was probably about a medium thrower in my bedroom, and it lasted into the next day. If she was the only one that offered this in a wax, which I think as of right now she was, I would probably get more of it to have. And Jen sent me this Redwoods from Super Tart, Redwood, Rain, and Moss. Melted this in my bathroom, laundry room, I believe. It's very clean, sweet, aquatic-y rain type scent with a little bit of a greenness from the moss and just a little hint of like a wet tree bark, but nothing too overpowering. To me, it's more of the rain and a little bit of the moss and then just a tiny bit of the redwood. I enjoyed this. I would probably purchase it if I was going into Super Tarts to purchase something else and I saw it. It was probably medium to medium high. All right, on to bags. And I will do the candles last. I have 2 samples that was sent to me in my most recent order from Rocky Top Waxworks. We have Almond Biscotti and Spice. Almond biscotti with a little nutmeg and spice type. Butter, almond, cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, tonka, and vanilla. Now this was poured October 16th, so October 10th. I can't even see. Pretty fresh pour, but when I get her samples in, I like to want to melt them to see if it's something I would want to order. This one was kind of cherry almond reading to me. I melted both of these in my bathroom. Yeah, to me, it's very cherry almond in the beginning, and then it starts to lean more of that buttery cinnamon clove, nutmeg, tonka vanilla. It's very pretty. I enjoyed it. I'm not usually a fan of clove, nutmeg, cinnamon scents, but I think this is a great scent for right now. Would I repurchase it? Possibly, like maybe one of something just to have to get to see how it would perform like in my open concept area. But I'm not a huge fan of it just because it's a little spice for my taste and a little cherry almond at first. This one, on the other hand, Lumberjack, this is a me scent for sure. Bergamot, mahogany, and musk. It's got like a nice lumberjack man out cutting wood with a nice smelling body wash or cologne. Yeah, it's very masculine cologne-y, but I love it. I want more of it. It was probably medium to medium high in my bathroom. Absolutely, yes, love this scent. It's a scent for me for sure. Oh. Making a mess. Next, my friend Jen had made some wax back in 2021, and she sent me some of it. It was a blend that she made. It's called Witching Hour. I think she said it could be Cider Lane and Leaves, maybe, she told me. This one was kind of light, to be expected maybe because of the age. There were times that I kind of got like an appley cider scent, maybe a little caramel in there, and then it kind of leaned towards the leaves, which I'm not a huge fan of. It was just a little too light for my taste, but if she made it again and it was freshly poured, I would probably try it. Next, also sent to me from Jen, this was from Sassy Girl Aroma, and it is Boss, which is cinnamon glazed baklava, coffee, and sugar cookies. This was really good, and it was still pretty strong. I'm not sure how old this was, but I can tell it's an older label of hers. Yummy. The cinnamon glazed baklava, oh, it's so good with the coffee, and then the sugar cookie just kind of creams it up, sweetens it up. I would definitely repurchase this if I saw it on a list when I was ordering from Sassy Girl Aroma. I don't even know if she still offers it, but it's a really good scent, good performer, and it did last the whole day. Holly Jolly Honey Queen, sent to me from Jen. This is gingerbread cookies, sticky sweet honey glaze, Streuselkuchen, which is house blended coffee cake. I couldn't do this scent. The honey just caught my nose, and I don't know what it is about honey. Me and my husband both, we can't melt honey scents. They smell gross to us. So I know a lot of people love honey. Kudos to you, but this is a no for me. Would not repurchase it. Another one from Sassy Girl Aroma that Jen sent me was in Pumpkin Brittle. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to read it through here or not. Sweet, sugary, caramel, brittle. Okay, I'm gonna have to take it away from the camera. Sorry, guys. I don't even know if I can read it. It's so small. Saturated with salty peanuts and toasted pumpkin seeds. Okay, so I melted this one while I was melting my pumpkin pecan waffles candle. This wasn't bad. I don't like the salty peanuts. I'm not a big fan of salty peanut scents. The brittle was nice. It was a nice caramely, mapley scent. And I definitely got the pumpkin seeds. They came out pretty strong. I don't think I would repurchase this actual scent. But I would probably repurchase things with her brittle in it and the caramel kind of note, but I didn't care for that salty peanut or the pumpkin seeds that much. Just not a scent for me. I'm more of a sweet bakery instead of a salty bakery, but it did throw. Cookie dough from Harper Wax. I don't know who sent me this. I don't have it written on here, but it has a date of 2023 and it doesn't have scent notes. I used this as a blender because I didn't feel like it was very strong on throw, so I just kind of used it to finish out warmer dishes that I didn't have enough to fill. So can't really give you a good accurate review on that. Just oh gosh, I cannot talk today. The scent was just too faint for me. L3 Waxy Wonders Coffee House Brown Sugar Pound Cake. This was a loaf cut up. I did buy this one in April and I enjoyed this, but my husband complained about it. I can't remember what he said. Oh, he came in and tried to say it smelled like mildew, which is what he usually says with chocolate. And I'm like, I don't think there's any chocolate in here. It's just a coffee brown sugar pound cake scent. Maybe Coffee House has some kind of chocolate in it. Maybe it just red chocolate to him. But I got a lot of the brown sugar and the coffee, and I really enjoyed both of those scents. This was a powerhouse. It lasted for 2 days. Of course, my husband probably didn't care for that too much, but I actually melted it twice, and I don't guess I'd repurchase it, but I would repurchase anything with her brown sugar and coffee in it because I do love brown sugar and coffee. All right, that's all the wax. Let's talk about the candles that I got to burn through. We have from White Barn Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, which is a favorite of mine for fall. It's golden waffles, maple syrup, pumpkin spice. I did not trim any wicks or anything like that. I did use the hurricane that you see in the background back there. This was probably, which I melted it pretty much from morning or afternoon until the time I went to bed. And I probably melted this 5 or 6 times before I finished it. It was a really good thrower, amazing scent, very sweet, mapley pumpkin scent. I never got any kind of bad performance, I don't guess you would say, out of it. I think my hurricane helps with that because this does sit on my kitchen table right underneath of a ceiling fan. But I could smell it. It was a really good scent. I would repurchase this candle. I actually really enjoyed it. And then I also got through a Bath and Body Works Cinnamon Sugar Coffee Cake. This one is notes of freshly baked coffee cake, cinnamon sugar crumble, and gooey caramel swirl. My husband complained about this one a couple of times, saying that he kept smelling something like it was burnt, and then I would smell it. I think it was the cinnamon in this because I did get a little burnt cinnamony sugar scent every now and then. I don't think this one was as strong as the pumpkin pecan waffles, but I could smell it. On cold, it smells really good. It does smell like a coffee cake, but I feel like on warm, it's more just cinnamon. I don't think I would repurchase this one. Do love that lid. It's so pretty. This is one that I also would like light either in the morning or afternoon and let it go till I went to bed, which sometimes would be 11 or 12 at night. So, and this one was probably a 5 or 6 day melt also, melting it that long in my hurricane. Not a repurchase for me, but I'm glad I got to try it. And that is everything for this past couple of weeks. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Let's comment or let's chat down below in the comment section. Let me know if you've melted any of these, what your opinions were on them. I hope you all are doing amazing, and take care of one another. Stay healthy. Love one another. Be kind. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye-bye.